for joining me for part 2 of this magic card. Isn't this awesome? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. If you haven't already checked out part 1 of this series, you'll want to check that out to learn how to make the card itself. Part 2, which is what we'll be doing right now, is going to focus on how to shade and color Sock Monkey using Stampin Write markers. I'll be using the Sock Monkey stamp set from Stampin' Up. I just love Sock Monkey. We'll be stamping Sock Monkey in black StazOn ink. I'll be stamping him on a 4" by 2 3/4 section of confetti ivory cardstock because confetti is really nice cardstock to blend with. For this one, I'll do just for you. These are both in the Sock Monkey stamp set. For Sock Monkey today, I am going to be using 5 of our Stampin' Write markers, and these are phenomenal. They're water-based. They match all of the Stampin' Up! Ink pads and cardstock, so everything blends nicely. The colors are Real Red, Bravo Burgundy, Creamy Caramel, Close to Cocoa, and Chocolate Chip. I'll also be using a Stampin' Up! Blender pen. I'll be starting with the Close to Cocoa, which is a medium shade of brown. So what I'm going to do here with his ear is I've colored it in Close to Cocoa, and I'm going to take a little bit of Chocolate Chip, which is a darker brown, and I'm just going to shade along his face here where a shadow would be and use the blender pen to blend that in. And I'm going to do the same. I'll do that again right here. Just going to add a little darkness with the Chocolate Chip and then blend with the blender pen. So it gives you a gradual darkening. And then here where there would be a shadow, I'm going to take the Chocolate Chip again and blend. See how it gives him a little bit of dimension? Colored Sock Monkey's body in with Close to Cocoa, which is the medium shade of brown. And then I'll be taking the Chocolate Chip and highlighting. I'm going to highlight several areas here where there would normally be a shadow. And then I'm just going to take the blender pen and just blend that in. When blending like this, it's really important to use a good paper, like either a watercolor or a confetti is really nice. And I'm going to do the same on the tail. The blending doesn't work as well on a very vanilla or a Whisper White cardstock. So next I'm going to take the Creamy Caramel, which is the lightest of the browns, and a blender pen, and I'm just going to highlight these little areas and blend them. You want to work quickly. You'll notice that I'm not doing all of the Creamy Caramel and then doing all the blending. You want to work quickly while it's still wet. I'll be using Real Red on his mouth and blending that with a little bit of Bravo Burgundy. And there's some tips on how to shade using your Stampin' Write markers. Be sure to visit part 1 of this tutorial so you can see how to make this super, super cool, funky Sock Monkey magic card.